Okay, I got part 3 of my Sword Fighting 101 video series. And this is going to be for the offside shot. And just like I mentioned with the other two, the flat snap and the wrap, altitude is not really a consideration. Orientation of the blade, the angle might matter a little bit, but we're going to cover the offside shot, right? Like how to hit stuff on that side of your opponent's body. Here's what we're going to do. As a learning tool, we're going to start with the sword over on this side of our body, right? And like once you get good at it, I can tell you that this and this are pretty much the same angle, right? Or the same starting position. They're just, one is a little closer and easier to learn. So imagine, if you will, that a sword shot is coming over here, right? And we're just going to reach over here and we're going to block it. And to do that, I have my hip, my sword side hip comes over, right? And this is our starting position. So from now, I'm going to let that hip start to rotate back, and I'm going to straighten my arm, right? So our force is generated right here with that hip moving backwards, and I let my sword come out. Cool? So from here, we want a good follow through so we don't hose our joints. So from here, I'm just going to let my hand flip over, and it's going to come back to my shoulder. So all together, so we go 1, there's our block, 2, there's our cut. At this point, I've either hit or missed my opponent. So then I'm just going to let my hip come, kind of do a little pop that way, and it's going to flip back to my shoulder, right? So we go 1, whoosh, and back to my shoulder. 1, there's that hip push, pull back, and a little bounce back, right? And you want a good whooshing action on the sword. Cool. And that's the third blow. So between those 3 things, between that onside snap, right, or for sake of terminology, we'll call it a forehand. For the wrap, right, gets to the back edge, and for the offside, we'll call that a backhand shot, right? You can hit pretty much every spot on the opponent's body, and we'll talk about the vertical flip shot in video 4, if that's ever a thing. Thanks.